When you browse the internet, your device is connecting to another computer somewhere else in the world that contains the information your computer is requesting. A VPN won't necessarily protect your information the whole journey, but it will protect it as it goes through your internet service provider. The other benefit is that it can mask your IP address. Instead of your IP address, it will be the IP address of the VPN server. For example, I live in New Jersey. My VPN server is based in Oregon. If I go to a website, it looks like my connection is based in Oregon, not New Jersey. So, what is a VPN? A VPN is a layer between your computer and the outside internet. In a typical setup without a VPN, when you go to the website, the information is sent to your internet service provider, then to the website. When a VPN is used, the information is encrypted on your computer, sent to your internet service provider, and then the internet service provider sends it to your VPN server where it gets decrypted, and then it gets sent to the internet. You may be aware that VPNs are recommended for public Wi-Fi spots, like coffee shops. This is why, by using a VPN, it is encrypting your information before it gets sent out by the device. If someone is listening for information within the public Wi-Fi, they won't be able to read the information. The name for these bits of information going out when you are accessing the internet are known as packets. You can see packets of information leaving your computer by using a program known as a packet sniffer. I will go over how to make your own VPN in a later video, and a part of that is using a packet sniffer to verify that the information going out is actually encrypted. There has been a huge surge of people wanting to use VPNs due to a lack of protection with internet service providers. Internet service providers are allowed to sell internet browsing information because VPNs encrypt data going through internet service providers. This makes the data unusable and pretty much unable to sell it because they can't read anything that's in those packets. Assuming you want to use a VPN, this begs the question, should you create your own VPN or use a service that provides a VPN? The problem with this is that unless you fully trust a VPN and their policies, you might want to create your own. There is nothing stopping an internet service provider from selling your data, just the same as it is for a VPN service. They can sell your data as well. By creating your own, you have full control over it, essentially. Something to note is that you'll want to avoid VPNs claiming that they are free. There's a researcher that found almost every free VPN service he used wasn't actually encrypting his information at all. So basically, it would actually not encrypt it at all. So whenever he was signing into a website or anything like that, anybody sniffing those packets would be able to see what he was doing. This brings us on to the topic of HTTPS. Some may argue that this provides some level of protection. While this is true, it doesn't protect the maximum amount of information. On any reputable website that deals with usernames and passwords and other personal information, it will encrypt this information for you so nobody can read it. Now, this is a standard in the internet. Not even your internet service provider can read a lot of the information in an HTTPS packet. So why use a VPN in the first place? They can still read the website you are on, and all unencrypted information that is sent through those packets, like the page name and other public data, your internet service provider is able to read. A VPN encrypts all of this information. The only useful thing that they can see is that all of your traffic is being sent to the VPN server. Everything else that would be useful is essentially rendered gibberish. So what do you think about VPNs? Do you use one? Did you create your own? Or do you use a paid one? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed my video about VPNs, feel free to give it a thumbs up. My name is Anthony, and we'll see you in the next one.